Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine like children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hi, my name is Michelle Simon Kelly. Welcome to I Am the Change. I started these videos in 2019 stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video. And I'm in year 6 of doing this, which is amazing. And I've had New Year's resolutions along the way. Last year was not to weigh myself every freaking day on the scale. I was doing it every other day. I put the scale away. I took it back out. I was doing it once a week. I put it away. I've been taking it out again. So you guys, everything I've promised to do, I promised to get off of processed sugar one year, and I am now off of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine, but it didn't happen the year I said it. Everything I'm finding out, it doesn't happen nearly as quick as I want it to be. And that, you know, when I said I was breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt, I am still breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt almost 6 years later, because this stuff has been with me for my entire life, and thinking it's going to go away just because I say it, it doesn't work that way. And I just want to tell you guys what I wanted to do my video on this week. And my thing is to work on forgiveness, forgiving myself and forgiving others is my New Year's resolution for this year. And I explained a lot about it in my video last year. And last week, every week I have to go back and watch my video to see what I said, because I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth. I don't do an outline. It's a freestyle. Just whatever comes out of my mouth is what God wants me to talk about. So today I found out, and what I wanted to talk about right before this is there are no shortcuts. I don't care what you are doing. If you skip a step or skip something, or just, you know, go past go and collect $200, it doesn't work that way. And at least for me, it hasn't. I want everything yesterday. Bigger, faster, sooner. Show me the shortcut. Show me the quick way. There is no quick way. There is no shortcut. Do I still and try every time to get the shortcut? Absolutely. However, I don't spend as long doing it. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to tell you guys. I was talking last week. I got diagnosed with my CRPS, which is complex regional pain syndrome. And there's 2 types, type 1 and type 2. 90% of the people have type 1. I'm one of the 10% who has type 2. So mine doesn't show on my outsides. Most of the people who have it on a physical body part, and their joint, their elbow, their arm, their hands will turn a different color. Mine is all internal in the nerves, and you cannot see it on my body, but I feel it. And I might look normal if you go into the store and you think there's nothing wrong with this girl, and I'm like a physical mess. And I told you guys I started ketamine treatments last week. I had a ketamine treatment at the hospital 3 Wednesdays ago. And it helped that night. So I thought I was good to go. And my doctor, I see a neurologist now. And neurology is, you know, of the spine and the nerves. So this neurologist wanted me on a 8-day protocol, which means you go for 4 days and then you're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then do it for another 4 days. So I started it last Monday, not this week, but the week before. And I had 3 days of it, and I really couldn't tell the difference. Any tried lidocaine the 4th day, and I felt like I was worse and back to where I was before I started. And then I went back again this week 4 more times. It didn't work, and I kept going back. And then today was my final day. They were finishing me up today, and they suggested that I come back tomorrow, Friday, which they normally don't do Fridays, but they're doing Fridays tomorrow, and Monday and Tuesday. They wanted me to come back 3 more times. And at first I said, okay. And I had to take, for the past 2 days, my ex-husband was driving me, which was amazing. You guys, I couldn't even talk to him for 8 years. So the fact that he drove me every single day for 6 days in a row and took me to the grocery store and stopped places for me along the way, which was incredible. He went away for the past 2 days. He's going out to visit Angelo in Colorado, which is awesome. But he went away, and I took this Tri-County transit service, which I have through I have Medicare, and here you go on Medicare if you've been on Medicaid, which is like welfare, state health insurance, for longer than 2 years. So I was on Medicaid for 2 years, and then they switched me over to Medicare, which you have to pay for, and then they supplement me with Medicaid, which, because my income was so low. So anyway, I had like insurance and then backup, whatever my insurance didn't cover. Other places that took Medicaid, they would cover that portion. So if not, I would have to pay for it, which was fine. But anyway, they offer this service where they come and pick you up and drop you off. So I was able to get that for the past 2 days, which was incredible. And I was so grateful. And I even called them at the doctor's office. Can you please come and get me tomorrow and Monday? I didn't know it was going to be Tuesday too. And they said yes. And I was sitting in the doctor's office because the transit service was going to be late today. I was sitting in the doctor's office, and I thought, this hasn't done anything for 8 days. Why would I come back for 3 more times to know this isn't working? So what I was able to do is I had to wait in my doctor's office, and I knew I was going to do this. I went up to the receptionist and I said, I will not be returning for my next 3 appointments. I'm canceling them. It is not helping me. And I called the service and I canceled the rides for the next couple of days. And then one of the nurses who does the infusions, because they were 4.5-hour infusions, one of the nurses lives in my neighborhood. I sent her a message and said, thank you, I will not be returning. And somebody, an angel, you know who you are, Sherry, found the Mayo Clinic in Florida, and they have a pain management clinic which gets you off of opioids, nerve pain medicine, everything, helps you heal your body yourself. They said it's hard work, but you can do it. And it's a 3-week program. So what I'm trying to do is send all my records down there to go down to Jacksonville, Florida, the Mayo Clinic, for 3 weeks. And it's not like an overnight hospital, so I have to get like an Airbnb because I need a kitchen to cook my food because I'm off of the sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. So I can't just eat out for every meal. And yeah, I tried to put a Band-Aid on this just to get me by until I could figure out what my next step was. And I'm seeing a medical intuitive, which is a medical psychic who's going to scan my body. And I'm also seeing another surgeon just to see if they could take this hardware out of my body. I still know that I have this CRPS type 2, by the way. It's not going away. So anyway, I know that I have that. I still want the hardware out, but this is your sign signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, stay safe, and I'll see you all next week.